Grams, I'm in a business meeting. All right. In 3, 2, 1, action.
I'm. Are you fucking for real?
Please. Please hold for technical difficulties.
Please. I'm Logan.
And I'm Jayden.
And this is Instigation Station.
Also known as the Ghetto Plantation. Arrow.
Period.
So, Logan, tell us what today's topic is.
Red flags.
Oh, scary.
It's scary season.
So, we're basically going to talk about immediate turnoffs. The reasons why we should have turned away. We shouldn't have answered that text.
Basically, why you get ghosted.
Yeah.
Period.
Literally.
I literally just ghosted someone not that long ago.
Oh my.
I know. Crazy.
Unfortunately, I'll keep going back until the red flag is like unignorable. Of course, you guys never fail us. You guys never disappoint. We asked you guys to send in your ex's red flags, your personal red flags that you're aware that you have, and also we got a couple confessions, So I guess we're just gonna dive right into your ex's red flags. Logan, would you like to start?
Of course. So this one goes: controlling motherfucker, small penis, shrimp dick, no money. What was the appeal, girl?
This is a black flag. This was a caution sign. This is a warning sign.
Floor sign.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think I could have stayed after the first two.
Yeah, I think mine would have been trolling. That would have been my gotta go.
Yeah, it would have been done and over with.
I know in the last episode we said that size don't matter and it's emotion in the ocean. But if it's slipping out during missionary, Houston, we have a problem.
If you can't even swim in the ocean, if you're not even big enough to get in the ocean, come on, little tugboat.
Not tug. Oh my God, the little engine that could.
Oh, yes. Okay, so my first red flag says fizzed on the first date. Okay, it's giving sloot shame.
Also, if they fucked on the first date, you also fucked on the first
so
date.
Did you.
Be for real. He had a Challenger, first off, the Homobile. Secondly, he's from Woka, which really should be number one. He had screenshots of this Ratchet Town skank calling him daddy after telling me he didn't even know her. I guess thought it was something cute, like most of Shawnee, Seminole, Woka, and Bethel ain't been her daddy. LMAO.
Oh. Whoa. She has daddy issues. It's crazy because I think I know who that is.
Really?
Yeah. It was a Challenger for me that kind of sealed the deal. Such a sad day to live in Shawnee, truly. Anyways, next caller. Mine says doing everything for a guy that they said that they were just friends with. Yeah, friends with benefit. Okay, easy.
I got questions. Is it friends with benefits because she was helping him with stuff, or did you actually catch them fucking? Like, you gave us no context.
Yeah, because like maybe she's just like an overly good friend.
What are your ex's red flags? Homelessness.
Okay.
Laughing emoji. We're not supposed to make fun of the homeless. Secondly, you started dating a homeless man?
Knowingly?
Willingly?
Acceptingly? You did this.
Deadass?
It's what she deserves. No.
Are you not embarrassed? Don't you feel silly? Don't you feel a little ashamed?
This is sounding like a lot less of a he problem and a lot more of a you problem.
Yeah.
Don't do him.
Have you seen the cost of rent?
Literally. You ain't doing nothing unless you coupled up in today's economy. My next one says, all of her friends were her exes or past sneaky link. She also had way too many hoe phases and immediately would get on Tinder when we stopped talking. Also, the raggedy bitch eats onion rings.
I know someone like that. Don't talk about her that way.
I also know someone like that. Especially that immediately gets on Tinder. That's crazy. That is insane. Also, not too much on the onion rings. You're doing a lot.
Okay, this one says too many guy friends and a high snap score. I feel like that's fucked up. First of all, why can't she have guy friends? And two, what the fuck does a snap score have to do with anything?
Because, I mean, she just is talking too much to other people.
Well, so she could be talking like her best friend. She could be in a sorority.
Please. If she is in a sorority, she is the only one that gets this pass. If she's not, I'm with you, brother.
I'm not with you, brother. Fuck you.
I'm with you, brother. You have my support. I am backing the bro.
Okay.
Was that it?
You're a little boy. Yes.
Logan, stop. Always arguing, cheating, and lying. I feel like you should have left after the arguing. The cheating
Not
and
too
lying.
much now, Jayden.
Not too much. You're right. You're right. I'm gonna quiet down on this one. It's getting too loud.
Always accusing someone of something, always trying to go through the phone. Crazy.
You're doing a lot.
See, I will say that I never go through the phone unless I have like a gut feeling. But I will say, as crazy as that sounds, every time I've had a gut feeling and I've gone through a phone, I've always found something. And every single time, it's always worse than the last.
Oh man, I quit going through phones because last time I didn't eat for 10 days.
Be for real. Oh my god.
It was 40 days and 40 nights over here.
I will say I was never like that. Like I never like went through phones. In the first 2 times I ever found something, it was on accident because I was like actually using my partner's phone for something. And then after that, I just started getting gut feelings, and every time.
Yeah, unfortunately, I never had to go through a phone. It was always the "Hey girly" message that would wake me up out my sleep. So
you know what's funny? I've never gotten a "Hey girly" message.
Just blessed and highly favored because okay, let's see. Then my next one says how he treated his mother. Did he treat her good or bad? Like overly good or like overly bad?
Yeah, that could go 2 ways. This one says he would only talk to me in school, never would FaceTime me, and would always victimize himself. If a man's gonna do one thing, it's gonna be play the victim.
What is this, Hannah Montana? Like, what is going on? Like that for
Did he
you.
maybe not have a phone?
Oh my gosh, what if it just didn't work off Wi-Fi?
Oh, that's terrible.
He was using the school's Wi-Fi. Not too much on him now.
Oh my god. Not as fucking okay. We gotta move on.
This one says he would cheat, and then when he would get caught, he would get mad and start hitting himself in the head, threatened to kill himself, and would hold me hostage. Child.
How many times did you let this happen to you?
Right. After 2, this is your
2? After 1? What the fuck are you still there for?
No, because I understand the first one being like a fluke accident. Everyone has bad days.
Okay.
But the second time, if you stayed up for the second time, no, you're done. You're done.
The moment I was a hostage for the first time would have been the last time he ever seen me. This one says he didn't wash his ass.
Right.
I'm not
And
gonna
how
say
long
nothing.
did you let that go on for?
Bitch, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
I don't care. I have a lot to say because you know why? Wait, who was I with that didn't wash their ass? Speak.
Barry B.
No, he washed his ass. He just didn't brush his teeth.
Be for real.
Caller said, the first day of dating, he started a fight with me and made me chase him out of my house, and he was trying to leave with my car on the first day.
And that wasn't the last day?
I feel like that should have set the tone. This is really scary because this should not be as common as it is. Like I'm in utter disbelief. The next one that I have says that she was a pillow princess and she was the only one that ever got her nut. Wow, that's fucked up. She really did you dirty with that one. Second one says they were all red flags in their own way, but I'm colorblind, so they were all green. Okay, same girlfriend. And
not her coming and preaching us church on this fine Tuesday evening.
And the last one says he was a mama's boy to the 10th degree. That is scary.
Them mama's boys will do it to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've never had like an actual mama's boy or nothing, but I've seen the damage.
Yeah, me either. But yeah, I've been a witness. So I guess we're gonna move on to the audience's personal red flags. They were able to swallow their pride and admit.
Some of them. Okay, this one says I'm a baby mama and I have personal beef. What the fuck are you trying to say?
Why? What does that even mean?
Yeah, what's wrong with being a baby mama?
That's
we can't help that they're out here trapping bad bitches.
But you know what? Here's the thing. Some people are baby mamas and some people are mothers to children. If you're a baby mama, I think that's really a personal problem.
And which one is Logan?
A mother to her children.
Period.
Next. My first one says, I never reply even when I clearly have my phone. And that's insane because that's literally me.
That is me and Jayden to everybody else.
Oh, I will watch people call me. I will watch people text me, Snapchat me, and...
Oh, but dare you do it to her?
It better not.
That's one of her red flags.
If you know what's good for you, you'll answer that phone.
Bitch, are you fucking for real? This one says, I be gaslighting like a motherfucker.
Oh, wow.
Start an argument just to say you did and get you to believe it. Bitch, are you fucking for real?
I don't want to be your friend.
Ever in this lifetime.
That
are you
is
serious?
That is...
Wretched juvenile? What is wrong with you?
My second one says, I have commitment issues. I felt that, shawty. You gotta go get that handled.
I feel like my commitment issues are I'm too committed, you know?
Right.
That didn't make sense.
It did. It's just a lie. No, I'm playing.
Are you for real? This one says sex addict.
Wow.
Same.
Off the rip. Off the tip of the dick.
Okay, let's go on.
This girl said that she just can never decide where to eat.
This one says clingy and overprotective. Personally, I don't think the overprotective is so bad because there's literally people out here that will literally not defend their partner, you know?
Anytime my ex would have to be in a position where he had to defend me, he would literally start crying and throwing up.
Anytime my ex was in a position where he needed to defend me, he just simply did not. But let me tell you something. At 9 months pregnant, I was about to beat down my aunt's block for saying something about him. And I fucking did. Took up for that hoe. I mean,
that's the crazy
man.
thing. Like, right, Logan. I jumped in front of so many, like, grown men to defend him. Like, grown men. Because I was like, he's not a fighter. Like, y'all aren't gonna press him like this. But when it came to me, he was yelling at me for causing the problem that I didn't cause. And then would be dry heaving and trying to throw up and pissing on himself. Like, it was insane.
But there has been a time or two where me and my ex have been in a position where somebody has said something racist.
Ooh,
and he either wouldn't take up for me or would chastise me for a little bit for like making a big deal out of it.
No, that's exactly what happened with me. Like, it was literally one of our close friends and he literally called me the hard R. Whenever I freaked out about it, he literally told me to get off of his property, which it wasn't even his property. He lived in apartments. So first of all, I couldn't fight there because it would get him in trouble, and then was crying and throwing up.
And I just feel like that's kind of been my worry, you know, dating outside of your race. And I'm so afraid of getting in, because like my ex's family is great. I'm worried about getting into a relationship with someone else and like their family being racist, because like you never know how people are going to react to that. Sometimes it could just be like name calling or whatever.
Girl, my ex's family literally said the hard R on so many occasions and would call other people the hard R on so many occasions. Like,
remember when I told you I used to live by them?
Like,
Heather Dawn said no motherfucking ma'am.
It was insane. So to me, I was just like, it was so bad. And I just cannot believe that I subjected myself to that for
and
that long.
I just want to say, if you're a white person and your family is racist and you know that, do not bring someone of a different race, like around your family, unnecessarily traumatizing. And
Like
also,
a breach of code.
do not think that giving your racist parents biracial grandchildren is going to make them not be racist. It's not gonna happen.
All right, let's see. My next one says, I get jealous from day one.
Me too.
Say no more. Understood does not have to be explained.
Exactly.
I got y'all back.
And this one says that I overthink. One, if I get a reason to, then it's endgame for me.
Like, overthinking can truly ruin a relationship. So, you know. This girl said, my red flags would be my untreated mental illness and my attitude from the devil. Okay.
You go off, girl.
Pop off, queen. We are not here to judge you. We are here to accept you
for women's rights and women's wrongs.
As far as the untreated mental illness, let's get
it treated.
Let's go to untreated now. This girl said, I'm very toxic and I'm aware. Also very dramatic.
You go off, girly.
My last one says, I know mine, but I act perfect. Wow, that's crazy, guys. That's like cooking. Check their snap scores every 5 minutes, and I might have put an air tag on your car. What?
Whoa.
Goldberg, and I'm here for it.
Of course you are, you psycho.
Now that we've done those, now we get to move on into our personal red flags. And the red flags that me and Logan have all personally dealt with that almost led us to first 48.
My number one red flag, and this came, straight from an outward source. It says, I am so non-confrontational that when I do get confrontational, it's unnecessarily aggressive. I apologize. This was a anyway, this one also came from an outward source. I have an unhealthy obsession with Taylor Swift.
Talk to somebody.
So I don't really know what exactly it's called, but I just feel like this is a red flag. So like I'm a really like trust what you would say is a gullible person. Like I'm really trusting to other people. Don't give me a reason not to trust you. All in, right?
Right.
And as soon as I have, even if it's a small reason, it is over with at that point. You could tell me the sky is blue and I will check.
Right. Okay. So my red flags would be, as soon as I see a real problem, I will shut down and we will do the silent treatment until I have further notice. I also hold grudges until further notice. When we're arguing, I tend to hit below the belt sometimes if I'm just really feeling like, that gal. It might get brought up that you was homeless for 2 years before you met me or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna remind you, we gonna make you humble real quick. And sometimes I can be too friendly, but I think a lot of that comes from the fact that like I grew up with severe friend loyalty, like always wanting my friends, fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? And I was always doing stuff for them. But now it's a part of my career, always trying to be overly nice to people. And then number 5 is that my love language is the materialistic one or financial one. Yeah. You might not get a lot of like love and affection over here, but you'll be rocking the latest fit. But that's not everyone's love language, so it can be a bad ordeal. That's me. Now we get to tell you the amazing red flags that we have personally had experience with.
My ex used to slam doors and like punch walls and stuff. When we first got together, he did not do things like that. And it's like the more comfortable he got, the more himself he was. You know what I mean?
And True Colors was pop locking and dropping.
Doing the Dougie right in my face.
Stop. Not the Dougie.
Oh, he never planned date or like romantic things. And see, I'm not like I am like a homebody a little bit, right? But sometimes I would like to go out and like do stuff. And when I would want to go out with friends, like without my partner, he would get mad at me. But he would also get mad when I would want him to come.
Oh yeah. That one for sure. All right, you ready to Cupid shuffle right into my list?
Yeah.
I've lived many lives, had many experiences. So let's see. Number 1, poor hygiene. Boy, let me tell you, butt cheek bob, breath all the time, crazy. And like for me, like my teeth are like the most important thing for like a significant other. Like your teeth just can't be any type of like you got to take care of your mouth for real. I've had an ex that was heavily institutionalized. Like, they was in and out the pen for like the majority of their life. And they were like young, they're my age. So imagine spending like your adolescent years in an institution like that, that does something to your brain, whether people realize it or not. That was a red flag. Having no fundamentals. And what that means is no high school diploma, no driver's license. At the time, I've always had a car. You had the opportunities, you had the privilege, you could have had it. That was the situation that he was in. Nothing was against this man in life. So it was kind of like, and then what was crazy is that later in life, he would spend his money on a virtual car. And by a virtual car, I mean like he literally bought a steering wheel, the gas pedals, the gear shift, the video game, the monitor. Like all in all, probably spent at least around like $1,700 to $2,000. Like you could have bought a car, be for real. And zero home training, pissing on the toilet seat, leaving their clothes out, just no home training or anything. My ex-husband specifically spent all his money on weed, and he was the type that was like, you can't get addicted to weed. Oh really? Then why are we losing everything perishable? And I think that's a lot of the reason why I don't smoke now, because I used to and now I don't. And I think it's a freaking trauma response to him literally spending all my finances on weed. Like that is insane. I never got to drive my own car. That wasn't specifically to one person. Like a lot of my exes were like, your car, let me drive your car, let me drive your car. Never went on any real date ever. Like homegirl mentioned earlier, the homelessness, the hobosexuality. Yeah, only, dating me because they need somewhere to stay. And whenever I got married, I had no real wedding. I was at the courthouse in sweats and a t-shirt right before they closed. And I was just like, please sign this paper real quick.
Not right before they close.
Real unorganized and whatnot. Yeah. They had baby mamas. Most of them did.
That's interesting, Jayden.
Yeah, I know. That was a real problem now, but it actually is a real problem. That's why I really try not to date baby daddies anymore. I just don't feel like dealing with it. Because then you're gonna look at me crazy whenever I shoot your baby mama in her kneecaps for talking to me.
Ooh. Okay, I just want to throw in here my current, like, if you have this, I'm leaving, is poor personal hygiene, like you said. Someone, I cannot be with another emotionally immature person.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to be with someone who is socially conscious. Also, I've spent a majority of my adulthood in a relationship. Birthdays and stuff weren't a big deal. I cannot do that again. Birthdays are gonna have to be a big deal.
You trying to be celebrated, period. Life is short. That's understandable. I think that I agree with all of yours. I would probably just add, with my career, you have to like not be jealous. I feel like that's probably what definitely broke my last relationship, was that like he was jealous that he was not getting the same kind of treatment. Like, it's not my fault that I'm Beyonce.
Right.
And he was giving Michelle, Harry Hilson. Like, I'm the pop star here. I am the star. A lot of my time goes to music. So like, if you just don't understand an artist's lifestyle and schedule, then it's probably not going to work. Also, like you said, emotionally immature, you got to be able to say something. Speak up. Closed mouths do not get fed. Yeah.
We have a lot in common.
We're not too different, little cuz.
Period.
To wrap us up, everyone's favorite part of the night, our confessions. So yeah, Logan, you want to start?
I do.
All
This
right.
one
Get into it.
says the best sex is with that person you ain't even supposed to be talking to.
Right. I agree. Get into it. My first one said, sex in the Shawnee High School portables used to be lit. Y'all need to get right. And
This one says, I had an affair at 7/8 months pregnant, and it was honestly the absolute best sex I ever had. And the dick was definitely bigger than my husband's.
Miss Ting.
I'm gonna just,
Get into it, yeah. My next one says, I have been fucking around with my ex's brother.
okay, period.
Women's rights and women's wrongs.
This one says, confessions are overrated, but I'll confess that I lost something with potential over something that shouldn't affect my life anymore.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
What? Can we have context? Can we get the actual juice?
Yeah.
She gave me an empty Capri Sun package, sucked dry. There was no juice in that. I need the juice. I need the story. This girl said, just found out that I'm pregnant with a guy I've only been hooking up with. It was conceived in my back seat on my family's business property. I have later found out that it was all on camera.
Whoa. Not you making a sex tape.
Baby's first home video. Not-
Okay, this one says, this ex is from a few months ago. I met him through a friend of mine. He started texting me. He found all my socials. We started texting, and in the hallways, he would never look at me.
Oh.
I would try to make him notice. He would flirt with me through text, but never in person. Would want to FaceTime, but he would never want to. Then we started being something serious, and then one night I found out he was cheating on social media. I blocked him, and then he started trying to contact me again. I forgave him. I know I'm stupid. I was too naive. And then we started again months ago, and everything is good. I found out he has a girl, and that was it. He cheated on me 2 times and expected me to take him back.
Okay. We didn't take this man back.
I have no words.
Because if you did, don't call this motherfucking phone. I don't even have words for that. That was a roller coaster from start to finish. This one says, I could definitely go for a threesome. And I feel like that is something that you could have definitely kept to yourself. Absolutely finished with y'all. And I had to go to sleep when I cried. Asking God, why? I can't do this anymore. I get paid enough for this.
This one says, I literally had to close my nose every time he stood up to get out of the passenger seat of my car. And I would tell him to wipe deeper. I was actually serious. I was crystal clear, for real. The smell would seep through his sweat. LMFAO.
Oh my God, he has swamp ass.
When she said seep, my body wanted to implode on itself.
That is insane. It was seeping out.
I want his name. I need his name so we can stay away from him. Y'all know Jaden's a slut.
Not for no stinky butt nigga. Like, not for butt cheek Bob.
Oh, really?
Logan, I'm tired of you thinking that I like the people that don't wipe their butt. Be real.
Jaden?
Jaden,
what state? What state is that stink bug live in again?
Oh my God. Listen.
She's talking to herself, not me.
Yeah, listen, that was one time. It was a spontaneous combustion of events.
She sent me a picture.
Stop it now. No, listen, without giving away too many details, Logan, you can't tell them what the story is, but you cannot tell where he's from.
Okay, there was this guy, right? And he came to meet up with Jayden, right? And he was ready to put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
Yeah.
And he did, right? His bare booty cheek onto the bed, right? And when he got up bed, he left some residue.
Ew!
And Jayden was so moved that she decided to share with us. And she Snapchatted it to me. And it was just two little dookie streaks
Bro,
on
those
some
were
bed sheets.
streaks. Like, those were streaks from, like,
And it was
the depths of
actually
hell.
brown.
Hotel people were probably very concerned.
You know, no one has more problems keeping their buttock clean than men because they think cleaning
Damn.
their ass is gay. And that is a wild thought process.
All right, guys. Well, that concludes us.
I do want to give some advice at the end of this episode.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. What is it?
Do not make somebody tell you they don't want you twice, because you're going to regret that
Listen to them the first time.
for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Or the 18 years that you get stuck with that child.
Oh, be for real. Oh my God.
So yeah, that wraps us. That concludes us. Hope y'all had a very educational experience. Yeah, what's next week's episode, Logan?
Next week's episode is going to be called Match or Pass, and Jayden and I are going to launch our Tinder profiles into the Shawnees of Oklahoma's, reading names and bios, matching or passing, basically.
And yeah, so if y'all got some goofy ass profiles, I'd fix it fast, real fast. Yes.
I have to re-download the app for this and recreate my profile because I hashtag deleted it.
Yeah, for the 10th time this week.
It's for like the second time ever, but like, beef, thank you.
We have reached 100 subscribers.
So we are going to be doing a giveaway, and all you have to do is like and comment. You can comment an emoji, something about the episode, and we will be using the comment roulette, and it will pick a random comment, and you will get Instigation Station merch, the very first one ever. The other items that they could be expecting.
You're going to get Logan's signed pussy pic. That's it. That's all they get. They get a t-shirt.
Okay, so you're going to get an autograph.
Please. Autograph selfies of me and Logan. But yes, we are so very much appreciative of y'all fucking with us, getting us to 100 subscribers. It's been a wild ride, y'all. It's been a wild ride. We're only in season 1. So yeah, we'll see you next week. Logan, you want to say your goodbyes?
Stop fucking asking about my divorce, you fucking nosy hoes. Bye.
Bye, guys.